Hello, David Snowpeck here from Snowpeck Games. This is my fourth devlog about a game jam game that I'm making for the Godot Wild Jam number 22. It is super late and I'm so tired. This is the first devlog that I'm really recording in real time. The last three were like kind of catch up. But I'm recording this like right after I'm done working on the game for the day and I'm about to go to sleep. So I just want to give you a quick update on my progress. This time I focused on getting the title screen and menus and some UI stuff in there. It's super boring work, but like essential, because in the end people are going to need to play the game and go through menus and get out of the game and see what the controls are and all that kind of stuff. And I don't want to save it for the end. In the end, I want to be doing polish and like extra things that just make the game better, rather than doing essential things that are needed to play the game. So let me show you what I did. I completely rewrote the main scene. It used to not actually have much here, just like some map loading stuff, which actually isn't even in the main scene anymore. I moved that into a singleton. But now it's got a bunch of like UI screens here. The HUD, scroll up, you can't even see the label. Oh, I guess because it's hidden by default? That's actually really weird. Why is it hidden in here? Is it hidden in main then? Or does that just carry over? I guess that just carries over. I am tired. Anyway, so a bunch of scenes. The HUD is now its own scene. I've got this title screen, credits, whatever. Let me just show it to you, because looking at it in the editor is not that cool. So let's play the game. The title screen has the title up here, which I'll replace with a pixel art graphic if I have time. And it loads a little tiny map down here with just a dude walking around. My favorite part of this, though, is if you click the play button, he'll actually walk through the door. So he'll leave. This is supposed to be like the little orc is in his dungeon cell, and somehow the door opens and he gets out of there. So we get a little bit of lore here. You and your fellow monsters are being held against your will in a dungeon prison guarded by powerful wizards. Somehow you've managed to escape your cell. Can you free your comrades and leave the dungeon? And then it gives controls here after you hit next or continue. And then after that, it will actually drop you into what will be the main map. Right now, it's still just this test map that I've been using, 'cause it's the only real map that exists. But you can hit the escape key and the game will pause. You'll get a little pause menu. You can continue, go back into it, or hit quit and come back to the beginning here and play again if you choose. I just love watching that guy walk through the door. Like, I don't know. Not the most clever opening screen, but I enjoy it. And besides that, there is like a credits thing where I'm going to put all of the different assets and stuff we used and the people who actually worked on the game during the game jam. And that's really it. Like, showing it now, it seems like it's not that much stuff, but it was a solid, what time is it? It's like 3 minutes to midnight, and I started at 8. So that's a solid 4 hours of work, just getting these menus together. They're super boring. I don't really have anything to show that's interesting in here. It's just like separate little scenes that connect back to main through signals. So this one will have a signal for when continue is pressed, and then it goes back to the main script, and the main script is really just like wiring all of these different screens together. I've got this like UI layer, canvas layer in between, which has a little script on it for showing a screen, like it's a little convenience thing that'll hide all the other screens, show the screen that I've requested, and if it has a show screen method on it, it'll run that method, which allows the screens to like get ready to be shown. Because like, for example, the lore screen, it has state, it shows you know, one page and then another page, so the show screen method lets it reset to the first page. But otherwise, it's like, this is totally unremarkable, just like getting in there and doing this like menial work. Anyway, that's all I have to show for tonight. Tomorrow, let me look at my to-do. Tomorrow I'm going back to gameplay. I'm going to be implementing HP, death, and failure. So I'll be adding to the HUD like some little hearts or something. and making it so that when your player gets hit, he takes damage, and when he is completely out of health, the game ends and you go back to the title screen. So that's like the main reason, not the main reason, but one of the reasons that I needed to do this UI stuff now is that in order to implement death and failure, I need a way to like come back into the game. So we need to have the title screen. We need to be able to start back up again. Anyway, that's all I've got. Talk to you tomorrow.